The 2024 AI revolution is here. Now, I am not here to say I told you so, but I told you so. What I mean by this is last year, I told everybody about this brand new advent in wholesaling called AI and all about it, right? And the cool part about this is I said, there's going to be a lot of people saying AI is going to be this game changing thing and do this. And first thing people are going to say AI and try to sell something, do something crazy. And it was a full year and nothing happened with AI. Like everyone had AI analytics or AI list pull, but it was not much, right? There was no use case of AI in the wholesaling real estate game. I am proud to announce today that we have our first use case of AI for your marketing. And what I mean by this is, yeah, there's softwares that will, take your data and AI will analyze it to see if it's a good deal or not, or if it's going to be a motivated seller. They're all bad, right? Like it doesn't do. What I'm talking about is AI actually finding sellers for us and actually doing work inside of wholesaling, right? And about 6 months ago, I came to some people and I kind of mentioned how AI isn't working, and started developing something very interesting. And through these developments, me and Rick kind of invented this method, this brand new marketing channel. And so I'm hyping you up, but basically, I'll do a spoiler. We have a brand new marketing channel we're sharing today, a never before seen in wholesaling real estate marketing channel. And the cool part about this was, for me to make this marketing channel, there had to be a bunch of prerequisites before that to make it impossible. And in my opinion, they were impossible requests, just being honest. Because this type of marketing system, this new marketing channel, at minimum would cost, and I'm not kidding you, 7, 8, 9, 10 grand a month. And it was kind of probably for only elite wholesalers that make a bunch of money. And that's the only way they could actually do things. Because if you're going to send 100,000, Robo Method things, that would cost you roughly 15 grand in skip tracing. So it's just like, this method's pretty impossible unless you're someone making millions of dollars in wholesaling like me. And then I kind of came to some people and I'm like, hey, if you can do this, 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 and this, and they were working on some things too, we could make the Robo Method $300 a month. And heck, I found a way to make it free. And they're like, that's impossible. I'm like, well, try it out, And every guru and their mom's been attacking me because I give this stuff, and I had this method. And today I'm proud I can announce that we were able to reduce the cost of this Robo Method and basically have the first use case of AI in wholesaling real estate marketing, where AI is actually doing things for you. And the one spoiler, I don't want to mess with you guys, but there are some people 3 months ago that came out with AI for wholesaling. And I was all on board on promoting it until I saw what it was. They were having AI with a voice clone call sellers. And so the AI would dial the lead, call them up, and see if they're looking to sell their house. And on paper, you're right, make 100,000 calls in an hour, right? And call 1 million people, and you give me all these yes leads and go after that. On paper, this is the greatest thing in the world. But here's the issue. It is illegal because that is an auto dialer, not using my voice, not using basically like a manual person. It's all auto dialer. The Telephone Communication Protections Act of 1991 has clearly made that illegal. RVMs were a thing back in the day where you could drop 50,000 ringless voicemails for 8 cents a pop, and it was very illegal. And a bunch of people got $50,000 fines in Florida for that because it was against the TCPA law. And knowing all this, that cold calling software that was going to cold call your seller leads, get fines, and then they get banned and it goes out of business. And there's no AI use that is legal. And so I found a way today using what I'm calling it the Robo Method. Call it the Robo Method, not the robot method. Doesn't ring. It's called the Robo Method. And so we're very excited today to announce the Robo Method for everyone. So here it is. This is the Robo Method, and it is AI. It is an inbound marketing method. So it's a marketing channel, and it is, and like I always said, it's AI that can produce inbound leads for you that is super cheap. I'm talking about Like, this is crazy. Like, for $300, you could probably do $10,000, $15,000 a month of marketing. And, you could split with other people, make it 100. I don't know. Do what you can with this. But this is insane right now, what you're able to do. And so this is the newest inbound marketing method that is going to change the game in wholesaling real estate. So let's go. I'm excited for this. So it is called the Robo Method. And without further ado, let's not spoil this. And so what you could see here is basically the cost of inbound marketing. Let's kind of look at, if I'm going to get inbound leads coming to me, how much are these inbound leads going to cost me? Well, let's go over. There's about, in my opinion, about 6 ways outside the Robo Method to get inbound leads. Guys, let me know if it's different, if I'm wrong, if it's actually something else. But there are pretty much 6 ways for inbound to get inbound wholesaling leads. Leads that actually come to you, right? No cold calling, texting, all that. That is like 30, 40 hours of work, right? So it is crazy to me, all right, that you have to spend all this money. So let's kind of break down these 6 leads, okay? It drives me crazy. But let's go over this. Number 1, SEO. SEO will probably cost you around $4,000 a month to do it the correct way, right? $4,000 a month to get inbound leads through SEO. It's crazy, but like, that's how much it costs. PPC, you're going to be around $3,000 a month, I would say, pay per click, if you want to get 50, 60 leads, right? Crazy, right? Like, it's nuts to me, but like, that's the cost. If you want to do PPL, you're roughly at $100 a lead for a solid lead. So if you want 10 leads, $1,000, more than that. Direct mail, if you use ROS postcards, like you do it the correct way, it's going to cost about $5,000 a month, which we spend a lot more than that. And we love it, but to be honest with you, it's expensive for the layman or the person. Now, number 5 here, because we saw 1 through 4, me and Rick said, hey, this is insane. Like, inbound leads are way too expensive. Like, this was years ago. Me and Rick are like, the average new wholesaler can't get by doing inbound leads. And so me and Rick invented something called reverse trying for dollars, which costs about $50 a month if you include gas, right? You put sticky notes out, you get inbound leads. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of sweat equity. There's a lot of effort being done. I am not going to lie to you. That it's a lot of work. And so about $50 a month to do that's pretty cool. And then again, last year we invented this for last year's 30-day wholesaling challenge. It was called digital bandit signs. And this is basically posting on Facebook groups, Craigslist ads of getting inbound leads. You guys should be doing this too, but this is because we had AI who's able to basically do really small things. It's crazy. But I'll tell you this, you can get about 7 leads per month, I would say, using this, but it costs no money at all. And it costs $0. Digital bandit signs is insane. Now, this Robo Method will cost you around $0 if you do the free version, or about $300 a month if you do it just a solo. You want to go nuts and go crazy. It's either $0 or $300 a month. Unfortunately, that is the cheapest I can get it to. In the past, it was about $5-10 but we got it down to that. So it's going to be crazy. And so let's kind of announce this and just share what this is. So what is the Robo Method? The Robo Method is the process, all right, of having robots, aka AI, and so I'm calling robots AI, do the marketing for you. And I'm very confident in this plan. I've been talking about this plan for a while, but this is going to be a plan that is 5-tiered. And what I mean by this is the Robo Method is not just what I'm going to tell you today. What I'm telling you today is tier 1 of a 5-step. For the next 5 years, when AI gets better and better and better, I don't want to spill the beans because I don't want the gurus to go sell a course on it, but there's about 5 levels of this Robo Method, and each method gets crazier. Once AI gets smarter and smarter and smarter, I'm going to be able to make it do more things for me. Due to AI's capabilities, currently, I can only release tier 1. So tier 0, I would say, is probably digital bandit signs. Tier 1 is now the level up. And this is the ability, and I'll explain this, but this is what I want to explain to everybody is the Robo Method is literally just one thing. Okay, this is tier 1 I'm teaching you today. Next year, we're going to hopefully, the capabilities are there, are going to be on tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. And so, I mean, tier 5 is going to be basically closing sellers with AI. You don't have to do anything, right? That is 4 or 5 years away, and we are slowly working on that. But what we have right now is tier 1 for the Robo method, and we're very excited about. So I don't want to spoil anymore. Let's just spill the beans on what tier 1 is for the Robo method. So, yeah, I forgot to put this there. I'm gonna tease you 2 more. Guys, have you ever felt like you wanted 2 of you? Like I wish I had 2 Zachs, right? Like, come on. I wish I had 2 Zachs. I wish I had 2 Zachs cold calling. I wish I had 1 Zach driving for dollars and 1 Zach just at home doing his acquisitions, right? I wish I had a Zach. I had 17 Zachs, right? I wish I had a Zach, whose full-time job is just to comp the JV deals. I have a full-time Zach who just does only JVs in Michigan. I wish I had another version of Zach doing only Florida local deals, right? I wish I had 5 Zachs so I can fire all my acquisitions guys and it's only versions of me, closing sellers, right? Like I wish I had multiple ones of myself. And this is the issue. Then we have to hire VAs, but VAs do get expensive after a while. So this is the issue, right? That is the biggest issue I think a lot of wholesalers have. It's like, I wish I had multiple ones of me. Well, that's why I have Robo. So let's break down the tier 1. So tier 1. Tier 1 is basically having robots, aka robos, AI, create a voice clone of you, start dropping personalized voicemails that sound just like you to every single seller. This is tier 1. It's ground shaking to me, but basically AI is able to take your voice, clone it, and then make it sound like you had an individual voicemail to every single seller. Now, you might be like, wait, Zach, I just dropped voicemails in my dialer. Well, your voicemail is going to be like, hey, we're looking to purchase your house for cash. You got to wait for the beep. It don't work, okay? Like I've tried it. And so in 2024, especially in 2025 too, voicemails are the new text messages. I don't think anyone's ever said it like this in wholesaling. And this has always been in my mind forever. I tried to hack the code for voicemails for a while, but I was finally able to do it today. Voicemails are the new text messages. If you have an iPhone or an Android, hopefully an iPhone, you don't listen to voicemails anymore. You click it and it transcribes and you just look at the text of the voicemail. And so people are just reading the transcriptions of the voicemails now. They're not even reading they barely ever listen to a voicemail message. And so every voicemail is transcribed now as a text. And so we're able to basically, we're having a lot of issues with texting, everyone knows. Well, this is a method where you're basically dropping text in the voicemail. This is crazy. There's no, I love to say this too. Most people have iPhones, I would say. And everyone hates the dreaded green text. In a voicemail, there's no green text. There's no blue text. It's just a voicemail and transcription. This adds credibility because it's not a scary green text. I know if you're an Android, you're rolling your eyes, but like iPhone people, I think you get it. This is a game changer when it comes to reaching out to sellers. And so what does this mean? Well, we're basically using AI, copying our voice, and they're doing the hard work for us. Now, I don't think a lot of people understand this, but the power of a personalized voicemail is insane. Like their callback rate, the amount of motivated sellers that actually take you seriously versus the voicemail drop. And what I mean by the voicemail drop is, hey, this is Zach. I was actually calling to see if you were looking to sell your property. I'm looking to buy some in the area. Call me back at my cell number. And then boom. The problem is, hate to say this, with TCPA and all these laws, if you can find a pattern of you dropping the same message to multiple people, you can get hit or fined with auto dialing, right? But if every single message is different, if some TCPA guy or FCC says, you're dropping voicemail, like they're all different and they're all my voice. It's like, dang, I guess you didn't just drop voicemail messages because each one's unique and different. It's kind of a little gray area. I'm not telling you what to do, but and not many people will call back on that voicemail, right? Because it seems like you just called 30,000 people with that generic message, right? Like voicemails, if they're generic messages, nobody cares. Now, once you start adding people's name into the voicemail, their street address, woo! You start getting a lot of calls back. People, oh wow, this is an actual person that drove by my house. This is like an actual seller. This is actually like buyer. And so if you can drop something that says, hey, Cheryl, this is Zach, and I just drove by your house over there on 4th Avenue, and just seeing if you're looking to sell it. Looked interesting to me, and just calling you out of the blue here. He went to my street address. He knows my name. Whoa! Let me call this guy back. What's going on? And this is the power of using AI. The personalized voicemails is completely different than just dropping voicemails. And here's the worst part about dropping voicemails. You have to sit there, wait for the beep, click it, let it be done, then go. That takes like 15 seconds. And if you're calling hours and hours and hours and hours and hours a day, this is insane. Like, I'm doing the math. If you're doing 15 seconds a seller and you're trying to call 100 sellers, like, that's almost, you're wasting a lot of time. Like, you're wasting hours and hours a day just on the seconds, just waiting for the beep, 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 beep. You don't work on the dialers anymore. And that's a massive issue we have. And so I want everyone to know that voicemail drops don't work. You wait for the beep, takes way too much time. Well, what I found out and how we were able to train AI was AI is able to put the beep in there, right? The AI knows when the beep is there and it just drops. So you just click the button, AI does the rest. It says, oh, waiting for the beep. We're going to put in the personal voicemail, and then boom, it just goes to the next one. This is the cool part. And so that was the thing that took forever to master, but it did get mastered. And so this is really exciting. So the question here is AI legal? This is a big question. Is this method legal? Now, I'll tell you this, auto texting, auto dialing, and auto voicemails are completely illegal. AI cold calling, though, is a gray area. But from all the new FCC regulations we've seen, AI cold calling, having AI with a voice clone call sellers, and if they can tell it's AI, it's an illegal, it's an auto dialer. I would love for you to click a button, call 50,000 people all at once. That is illegal. That is an auto dialer. There's a reason for it, because you get spammed a million times. It is illegal. It's very clear it's illegal. RVMs, we have so much case law now showing that is technically an illegal auto dialer. There's a reason if we use smszack.com, I have to individually click to send the message out, because that is a loophole to make it compliant. So I just can't click something and it sends 50,000 texts out, right? Of course, that'd be the best, but you can't do that. Now, RVMs are illegal because it's an auto dialer, but what I've kind of called them, I'm calling them AVMs. AI voicemails. We are still manually putting the AI voicemail in. It's a legal workaround. So it's us, not a message that is being dropped. And so that is the legal workaround. This method is completely legal. Anybody asking yourself, Zach, what is the cost of this? Again, it is completely free if you find a Flipboard Plus member, or you just JV with another guy who has this software that I'm going to show you. And they are going to probably set something up at you. We've been working on Flipboard Plus members for a while, where if you give them a list, they can have their VA, or heck, they'll give you access to it. You can use it, and then you have to split the deal with them. So that'll be free too. So we're going to give you access to Flipboard Plus members and JV partners that already have the software that would love to work with you and help you with your stuff, with your marketing, and they'll do it for you, or the other way around. And you just close the deal and you give half to them for a JV. So that is a free way. You have to work Flipboard Plus members and JV people that are nice and trusted. So if you have no money, you're going to be able to drop AI voicemails for free. Now, if you want to do it by yourself and you want to do unlimited voicemail drops, about $300 a month. And what I mean by this is it's unlimited. Or if you want to individually do it, you can just spend 7 cents per voicemail AI drop. Now, let's kind of do the math here. When I say unlimited, did I stutter when I said unlimited, or did I not stutter? Let's say you want to drop 1,000 a day, which isn't a lot. 30,000 AI voicemail drops. If you're going to spend 7 cents, that'll cost you $2,100. Not worth it, right? That's insane. I pay the $300 for it. I said the word unlimited, didn't I? So if you want to drop 250,000 and you have 0.5%, that's 1,250 yeses or leads or anything like that. That's a lot of deals you can get from there. I said unlimited. You can do 1 million. You can do 100,000. I don't care. If you're just dropping all day, every day, like you can get so many leads, so many deals. It's insane to me. It drives me crazy. And so this is a method where you can start working with other wholesalers for free, or just spend $300 a month for yourself. And yeah, it's crazy. But I'm telling you right now, it is insane to me, okay, that you can go out here and make a killing with this AI. It's crazy to me. And so let's kind of break down the 5 steps to AI cold calling, okay? It drives me crazy, okay, that like so many people don't understand this. So oh my gosh, got a lot of haters in the chat. I love to see it. But what I'll tell you guys is there's 5 steps to this Robo method. Let's break this all down. Step 1, if you want to use the Robo method, you just got to go to dmzack.com. That is the software I'm using for the AI voicemail drops that I've been working with for a while. I'll show you how it works today. It's insane. So dmzack.com, you sign up there, or if you want, find a JV partner. I recommend anybody go to zackdiscord.com. That is my Discord. Let me put it on the bottom for everyone really quick. It's called zackdiscord.com. That is my Discord. You can find a JV partner across the country who will probably give you access to theirs to work with. And you can voicemail drop when they're not using it, and then you split the deal with them. That's pretty cool. Just go to zackdiscord.com. We got that set up too. That's pretty cool. Or just find a JV partner to do it with. So go to dmzack.com and do it, or just find a JV partner. Step 2. There we go. That's better. Step 2. Pull your list and ready in dmzack.com. All the lists are skip trace for free. I highly recommend first and foremost, you pull a government list. So a code violation, a water shutoff, a fire damaged property, heck, pre-foreclosures at this rate because they're technically text now. It's amazing, right? And so basically, you have, if you want to pull 100,000 leads, they're all going to be skip traced for you. So pretty cool. And a lot of people say, oh, but there's export limits. There's no export limits with this method with dmzack.com. That's the cool part. You can pull the list and you're good to go. And then basically from there, you can upload your government list. You're drawing for dollars leads first. And boom, it's unlimited. Get calling. Like, get to work. I don't know what else to tell you, but like, pull your list. It's unlimited. Go crazy. Go nuts. Step 3 here, we have to set up our AI Robo method scripts. And so a lot of you guys are asking like, wait, what do I say? What's the scripts? All these things. And so what I want to do is just show you kind of what the scripts are for this. And so you have to ask yourself with these type of scripts when you want to drop the voicemails, do you want to have an alternate phone number or not? There is an issue, I would say, with callbacks, right? I think one of the major issues I see with a lot of wholesalers out here is the callbacks. And so a lot of people didn't like using dialers and dropping voicemails because they were scared of the dreaded callbacks. And what I mean by the dreaded callbacks was if I called 4,000 people in a month and I dropped 4,000 voicemails, I'm going to get a bunch of calls. And these calls are going to be the same calls all the time. Oh, somebody just called me on this number. Who is this? And then people are like, oh, what did I say? Ah! They start freaking out. And so my script, when I just did that, I always tell people like, hey, I was actually calling some people in the area, seems they're looking to sell their property. Are you interested in selling your house? We're looking to buy a couple for cash. They're just like, maybe, or no, and you go from there, right? Like it's answering callbacks are simple to me, but they are a lot of work. I'll be honest with you. When you send 4,000 voicemails, you might get, if you send 300 voicemails in a day, just like on a regular dialer, you could be getting 40 calls back, like in 3 hours. And like, that's a lot of calls. Like that is a lot of calls to be doing. And the problem is 99% of them don't want to sell and there's no filtering and they're all just people calling you back. It's like cold calling 2.0. And so what I found out is in the voicemail, if you put an alternate phone number and you use the right script, the people who call you back, half of them are actually interested in selling their house. So if you dropped 100, maybe you get 1 or 2 calls back, but they all want to sell their house, or you might get 4 and 2 of them actually are possibly thinking of selling their house versus getting 50 callbacks. This is a game changer here for the voicemails. And so what we want to do is in the voicemail drop, we want to have a separate phone number than the phone number calling. And so we can have a separate phone number for tracking, and we can reduce the amount of unmotivated sellers that call us. This is insane. And so what I like to do is just get a Google Voice number. I use CallRail. There's a lot of other ones to do. But having an alternative phone number, an alternate phone number is the key here. So right here is my Robo Method script. When everybody understand this, I have about 3 or 4 Robo Method scripts we have currently right now. And here they are. Hey, seller's first name. So on dmzack.com, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You can use AI and create your own script, put parentheses, and you can put anything you want. And so what I have here is, hey, John, this is Zach, and I was looking to purchase your house over there on 123 Maple Avenue. If you're looking for a cash offer, you can call me back on my personal cell phone. Since this is my business number, it is 772-000-9831. And then you can put parentheses, make me sound happy with a smile. So it's pretty cool here. I will tell everyone on here that you can change it, right? You can make this sound like anything you want, right? You can make me sound sad, happy, joyous, not joyous, whatever it is. Make it sound like I have a smile. That's the cool part about AI with your voice clone. And so here is script number 2. Now, you could just test all these scripts out and see. This is a really good one I've been using lately, and it gives me a lot of great results. Hey, this is Zach. I was looking to purchase your house over there on Maple Avenue. Not 123 Maple Avenue, but on Maple Avenue. Sounds more individual, I'd say. If you're looking for a cash offer, can you call me back on my personal cell? And then boom, there you go. What you'll find is I put an in there. That sounds a little weird, right? Why did Zach put an on there? I'll be honest with you. The makes it not sound like AI. Have you ever heard an AI voice clone or a person talking AI or AI robot? AI never uses ums, buts, or filler words. And now I always said don't use filler words when you're cold calling, but of course, 1 or 2 are going to creep in when you're just calling yourself. But if you don't have if you have a filler word, people are like, oh, that was him by himself. Like he did not use it. This is not AI at all. It throws people off and it seems an actual real. And so I actually insert an in there. The reason why when I call sellers sometimes, like a FSBO, I insert ums because realtors never use ums, right? They're always polished and clean with their Botox. And so this script works really well. Now we have a third script here. This is another really good one. But this is basically, hey, this is Zach. Me and my partner Rick just drove by one of his rental properties. Hey, this is Zach, and my partner Rick just drove by one of his rental properties in Port St. Lucie. And he said he wanted to call and see if your house was, I'm saying this wrong. Wait. Hey, this is Zach, and my partner Rick drove by one of his rental properties in Port St. Lucie, and he wanted me to call and see if your house there on 123 Maple Avenue was for sale or not. We're looking to buy another rental for cash, so please call me on my personal cell if you're interested in selling it. It's 772-111-11111. And so cool part is you can't really mess up with an AI clone. It just does it. But basically you're saying like, hey, this is Zach, and my partner Rick drove by one of his rental properties in, Houston, Texas, or Houston, and he wanted me to call you to see if that house over there on 123 Main Ave was for sale or not. We're looking to buy another rental property for cash, so if you're interested in selling it, call me back on my personal cell, 772, blah, 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 blah. This one's more of the cash buyer script, and it's kind of implied that you're very local. If you basically say, hey, my partner's drove by one of his rentals, and he saw yours, and you insert whatever you want. This is a killer script right here. This one's really good too. And so what I'll tell you is when you're using dmzack.com, I'll show you all the plugins and things to do. But AI with dmzack.com can handle a lot of requests in the script. So it can 100% change your tone. One thing I will tell you is I've tried really hard. It cannot make accents yet. If you have like a Boston accent and you're cold calling in Texas, your accent's going to still show through, unfortunately, with AI. I wish it didn't. We're working on it, obviously. But like I was saying too, like, hey, if I'm cold calling in Southern Georgia, add a Southern accent, it can't do it. And so what I'll tell you is if you're from Brooklyn and you have a Brooklyn accent and you talk like that, with your AI voice clone, you're going to have to try really hard to remove your accent. If you have a British accent and you don't want to sound like you have a British accent, you're going to have to work really hard on trying to make it sound like you're American, and vice versa the other way. Hate to say this too. I haven't tried this because I don't have an accent. I wasn't born in Spain, so I don't have a Spanish accent. I am trying to work with some people, how AI does this, because sometimes they'll add an accent, sometimes they don't, right? So if I'm from Mexico originally and I had a slight Spanish accent, AI sometimes will include the accent, sometimes it won't. So you got to be careful with it. One thing I will tell you is I did put the script in Spanish and it sounded like I was from Mexico. It was really cool. You know, it was like, hola, ¿cómo estás? But like, it didn't sound like Zach, right? Like it sounded like Mexican Zach. So it sounded pretty cool. And so this is really, really cool too. So it is cool if you have Spanish sellers, like you can just drop Spanish voicemails. Crazy. But like, you can't guess, right? If the guy's name's Jorge, Gonzalez, like you're not going to drop something in Spanish. That's no, just put it in English, but it's pretty cool to do. So this is insane right now. And so New Yorkers, Bostonians, you guys are the worst with your accent sometimes. I'm not saying that anything bad, but like it comes out with the AI. So if you're going to use AI and you want to remove your accent, you have to work really, really hard. Okay. Like you're going to have to make sure you sound it well. There's also like syllables you can use. Like it'll tell you what to say to kind of remove the accent. We love our New Yorkers. We love our New York accents. But if you want to remove it, AI can't do it for you. You have to put it in when you insert your voice. And like we said before, when you're using AI, it's going to ask you to upload an MP3. Now, what I'll tell you is if you talk for 30 seconds, it does not work well at all, being honest with you. It needs about 3 or 4 minutes. And your video quality has to be really good too. And so what I tell everyone, so you have an iPhone, which is superior to an Android. You can use an Android, doesn't matter. Right here on the bottom is the basically the microphone. Go to voice memos, click record, put it to your face like this, and just start saying the script. Hello, my name is Zach. Today is July something, August, September, whatever. Just say that. Use a happy tone to being excited. Hey, I'm excited to create an AI clone of my voice. Sometimes I wish I could be in 2 places at once. When people don't use their turn signals, it drives me crazy. Have you ever tried skydiving? This is a whisper. This is a yell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is cool for, I found for real estate. You got to say the real estate terms: avenue, street, way, ranch, Wyoming, Oklahoma, Chicago, Yesaplanti. I can't say that. We're Iowa. I hate wholesaling gurus. I'm subscribed to Flip It on YouTube. Today's weather is sunny, high of 78 degrees. I'm feeling a little tired today, but I'm looking forward to productive. All right. So the AI kind of helped me with some of these, but I inserted, the I hate wholesaling gurus thing. So basically that is going to make your script really, really good. I'll be honest with you. This script works really well. And basically from there, I think I put the wrong one in there. Never mind. But basically that is your voice recording script. How did that one get in there? That's crazy. All right. Sorry about that. Step 4, we just get dialing. Smile and dial, baby. And basically we're going to show you a demo of this really quick, but basically it's like a dialer, but you insert the AI clone in there. Now, what you got to know about this is what kind of AI do we want to use here? And what I mean by this is, do you just want to drop AI voicemails, or do you also want to cold call, and when they don't answer, drop the AI voicemail in there? If you want to do a mix, I would say cold call from 2 to 7 p.m. If you just want to drop AI voicemails and that's all you want to do, don't tell DealMachine I said this, but you can basically call during off hours. And so if you want to call at 9 a.m., not a lot of people want to answer their phones at 9 a.m. versus 4 p.m. And so 9 a.m. is a good time to drop voicemails. 8 a.m., 8 p.m., right? Times that people aren't usually answering their phones. That's great because you get straight in the voicemail, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Now, if you have this is my favorite part, if you have a VA right now, have them start dropping their voicemails in. And then boom, we're on step 5. We're going to get a bunch of inbound leads. This is simple. Hey, I just saw somebody just called me, right? But you got to remember, when someone's calling you, you just got to qualify them. And so the 2 questions we need to answer when somebody calls us is, are you the owner of the property? And are you interested in selling their house? If you're interested in selling your house, boom. Then we go through MCTP, go the whole through process. And so really quick, guys, I want you guys to screenshot. There we go. All right. I want you guys to screenshot this script, but this is my inbound Robo Method script. So a seller's going to call you and say, hey, I just got a missed call from this number. Who is this? Hey, this is Zach. I was calling some properties in the area, and my partner and I were looking to potentially purchase some. That's the reason why we called you. Were you looking to sell your house at all for cash? And they say, no. Boom, get off the phone. But if they are looking, then we qualify and go from there and actually get the deals done. It's pretty simple, right? Simple as that. And so so basically, everyone, this is the 5 steps to the Robo method. Pretty simple. Step 1, sign up at dmzack.com if you want, or you can find someone to work with. Step 2, pull your list. Skip tracing is already free. Step 3, set up your scripts, which will show you. Step 4, get dialing, and then answer your leads and qualify. Pretty simple, pretty easy. That is the Robo method. And so what I want to do is kind of show you the Robo method in action, so you can actually see like what it actually looks like. And for that, we got the Robo champ, Matt Camp. And what he's going to do is we're going to work together and kind of show you some live deal finding. And so we're going to use the Robo method to go out here and find the deals. And so Robo method's my spin on what you've been working on, what we've been working on together on this AI thing. And it's great. I want to have Matt answer this for me. I had 4 comments just now. Haters, they said, Zach's lying. He didn't work with anyone on DealMachine. He's just, I'm like, I'm working. We put a lot of effort, a lot of sweat and tears on this. Obviously, you guys did a lot of the work on it, but like, I'm telling you guys, for everyone that says I wasn't working with them, we've been in the coots for a while on this, and this is a big secret. But
absolutely, man, you've been very involved. I love that I'm the Robo King here now. But
I love it, man. So
yeah, this is fun. You're dropping so many gems, man. I'm excited to dig into this.
So we're excited. So let's kind of show off this Robo method and how we can do it. Obviously, you have a dialer and everything like that, which we kind of shared on the first, but like you can kind of use a new method on just dropping voicemails, and that's kind of what I was excited to share.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, love to be part of the challenge. Always love teaming up with you, Zach and Rick and everybody on your end, man. So again, thanks for having me on. Matt with DealMachine. If you haven't seen me over here, I know our whole goal with everything we do is to give you guys the power of real estate investing using technology. And I think one of our, just in general, our main differentiators, overall, is always trying to innovate for you guys, always trying to listen to you, Zach, like listen to you guys in terms of, hey, what would over deliver value? What would be the next best thing people are asking for? How can we continue to be able to just give people new marketing methods, new things to try how to stand out in their space? So to hear like, yes, our technology is enabling this, but then you are also coming in there and giving them these steps, making it very approachable, giving me exactly what to say. Like you guys are set up for success. And I know last November, it was awesome to drop our unlimited free skip tracing. That whole feature has really, I'd say woken people up to the idea of coming to us for data and how to think about leveraging data as effectively as possible. And this was that next step is, okay, awesome. We've got all these numbers. What do we do with them? How do we just get out there and start dialing and use the technology in the most innovative ways possible? And I think this day 9 theme really, really nails that. So
I love it. I want to address some haters real quick. I just says, y'all said the dialer was free. The dialer is free. If you have dmzack.com, the dialer is included for free. You got to remember to just get the access to a dialer. I want everyone to understand to get access to to a regular dialer from any other software. It's $150 a month, $160 a month. Then you have to pay for the phone number. Then you have to pay like crazy fees on top of that. When you sign up for the regular baseline dmzack.com, you get the dialer and you automatically get the free phone numbers on there. Yep. I want everyone to understand this too. If my market, I have 4 different area codes. I can use 4 different phone numbers, include dmzack.com. So yeah, sometimes you have to pay per minute, but it beats the $150. You don't have to use the dialer. But I'm just telling you, like you get all these phone numbers included. So all my haters out there, it also includes incoming texts. So EJ88, I get a bunch of haters out here. I love it. But I'll tell you, it's free. You sign up for dmzack.com, it's free. You literally sign up, the dialer's in there, and you didn't have to pay for it.
So love it. A couple things there real quick. One, just being included in the platform. That was probably the first big pain point that we heard from you, Zach, and from our customers in general. Like if you use any other outside source, any other dialer, hey, you have to get onboarded into that. You have to learn a new platform. You have to get your number set up. You have to pay for all of that. You have to
I told you
transfer
make it
over.
free.
Yeah,
And you said,
overall,
what? I said, yeah, make it free. You're like, oh,
like just include it. Like,
yeah, make it free. I told one of the owners of DealMachine, I said, make it free. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. That was funny.
So the setup and all that's a big thing. I know our outbound calls as well. Like we've really kind of invented a new way to avoid being labeled spam. So our contact rates have been crazy high. So that's been awesome to see as well. Like you said, the inbound calling, inbound messages, and then outside of all that is the AI pieces that I think also separate us, where it's not just AI for the sake of calling something AI, but like you said, a real use case that brings a lot of value on how to actually really use this thing in a way that's truly useful. So
I'm excited. So what I want to do really quick is just share my DealMachine.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I want to show is I want to show my voice cloned really quick.
Yeah. Do it.
Because I didn't have it uploaded on this. So let's see how it sounds. I want to make sure the audio is all shared here. Okay. Let's see if tell me if you can hear it. Hello. Oh wait, here you go.
Oh, I heard it.
Generate the sample.
Hey, John, this is Zach, and I was looking to purchase your house over there at 123 Maple Street. If you're looking for a cash offer, can you call me back on my personal cell since this is my business number? My number is 7.
So, and that basically does it from there. And so just so everyone understands, that's my voice, AI cloned. Crazy. So like, is it perfect? No. Could I improve it by recording a 15-minute video? Sure. But that was just me really quick. I just dropped an MP3 of a TikTok I made. That's all I did. Like I didn't even want to go crazy. I just want to show you like you can use the script and go even crazier on it. But you're gonna hear your voice, but they're like, what is Zach's voice? Yeah, I've been giving the Flipboard Plus people. I told anyone, I'm like, hey, you want to use my voice? Here you go. I gave everyone in Flipboard Plus a license for my own voice. But it's crazy.
There you go. And you are right. Really voicemails are the new text in terms of people will jump in there. And especially if you have an iPhone, like you're reading the preview of that message right there. Right. And I think when you listen to that voicemail, as long as it's close enough and you're not thrown off by who answers the other line there, then I think that's kind of the purpose there too. So that's pretty darn good, man. That was, that sounded like you. So
it's great. And then on here too, also share your screen when you can. I think I took yours off by accident.
Oh, here, let me reshare.
I'll let you do it.
Yep.
But I basically want to show people exactly how to change the voicemails, the script in there. So I have about 3 scripts, and there we go. And
awesome.
Basically how to do it. And so I'm going to be going back and forth like this because of the data, because YouTube likes taking down these videos. And so if this video does get taken down, it will be in freewholesaling.com. FYI for everyone on here.
Perfect. Yeah. So what you're looking at in DealMachine as well, for anybody who isn't familiar, this is the map. We're a mobile app and a web app, obviously, where if you add one on one lead on one, it also syncs up with the other. You're looking at the map right here. We also have a leads tab where anytime you add a lead, whether you're driving for dollars, pulling a list, anything like that, that is where those go. You've got a dashboard of analytics now that's really showing you and everything in terms of contact rate, response rate on mailers, all kinds of stuff there. The dialer, that's really where you're going to be spending your time for cold calling, which I know it was a day, one of these upcoming days, you guys are really digging in on some marketing methods there. And then direct mail is another piece that you can be sending through us. Now, what you're looking for in terms of the AI voicemails, you can really mess with those settings up in your profile, this top right corner. So if you click into this, scroll down, look at your application settings, and then dialer settings. Perfect. This is where you're going to start to be able to really customize a lot of how you were making outbound and inbound calls like this. The queue is all about helping you just be able to scrub the DNC list, make sure you're calling the right people. Callback is the callback number. Follow up is your goals. So whenever you call somebody, not only is AI voicemails an option, but it's also doing AI sentiment analysis and making a educated next step or educated guess on your next step and bucketing your follow-up sequence accordingly. So, I know you guys are digging into that on a future challenge day. The Alma AI, we can touch on that in a minute, but the AI voice clone tab is really what you're talking about, Zach. And when you click into this, here's where you're going through. And Zach, the fact that you created like a script for people too, that's phenomenal. Like
You got 3 of them.
Yeah,
Well,
you've done this.
I don't think that's where you change it. It's in, I believe, Alma or Follow Up. One of those.
Well, the script itself that it's reading
Yeah,
from? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so dialer script.
Yes, gotcha. Okay,
That's where I insert it, and the parentheses when you put address and name. That's what I'm talking for everyone. That's what I want to show.
Got it. Okay, so this is where you record the voice, right?
Yes,
where you train it up.
Yeah, you upload the MP3.
So the script itself is right here. So Alma AI. Alma, for you guys not familiar with it, it's an AI assistant built into DealMachine that we launched, and it was like mid last year or so. This is really that next level where it really is doing a lot of the work for you. And here's that dialer script. Here's that voicemail script you're talking about there, Zach. So,
oh yeah, and then it's got that option to use callback number and voice script.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want. Obviously, I take that off if I put an alternate phone number. Yeah. And I would say, hey, if you're interested, just call me on my personal cell. I found better success doing that. Obviously, I think everyone should test things out, but make sure you don't put the script in dialer script. Make sure you put it in voicemail script. And then when you want to change the script from voicemail script 2 to 3, you have to change voicemail script.
Yep. So dialer script would be guidance in the call when you're live in the call back and forth. Voicemail script is what we're talking about here for the AI voicemails, being able to be able to make sure that you are having that thing say the right property owner, name, address, callback number, all that, and really vary those things up like you said. So yeah, I love it, man.
Beautiful. And so it's exciting. And then basically just drop them in.
Yep. Real simple and easy. You drop that in there. Now that you've got your script, that you were covering with them, you know exactly what to drop in there, how to train that up. Simple, straightforward as that. And then, yeah, the dialer's already set up, ready to go for you. So it comes in there. You'll notice when you hover over any lead or property, it'll say have a call button right there because our free skip tracing is already included too, right? So you've got phone numbers to work, and you're literally one click away from making calls and dropping those voicemails.
It's beautiful. So let's see this thing in action. I'm excited. Or you're going to show anything else too? There's a lot in here. There's a lot to go over too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, if you want, I know just to kind of give you a brief overview. So I'll show you guys one dial to kind of show, if that's okay, Zach, to kind of show.
I'm going to be moving your face in and out.
Yep. Show what that looks like. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'll show briefly, guys, one dial, what that looks like here. Again, what you're going to be seeing is, whenever you hover over any lead, you've got that phone number, you just hit call, and you're already getting assigned an outbound phone number. That's really one of the main ways we're avoiding spam, is that we've got an entire pool of phone numbers that we are constantly cleaning for spam, constantly checking to see if they come up as spam. If they do, they're thrown out of the pool. If not, hey, awesome, they're assigned to a DealMachine customer. And if I were to call myself, 314 area code, that is going to mirror that area code. So you're going to have a phone number that is mirroring that area code right there. So it's giving you a higher chance of them picking up. And then when you actually make that call, it's going to also be able to come in, and you're going to see an AI transcription of that call right there, and assign you that phone number to that lead inside DealMachine. So when you call them, what you're going to see on your screen right here, guys, is the phone number itself, me assigning that mirrored phone number for that lead to me in DealMachine right there. You're going to see the live transcription of the call going back and forth of what I'm saying, what the seller's saying back and forth. And then for the AI voicemail drop, you'll be able to see that in action here too, as well as there's a what do I say next button right there. And that is using Alma, our AI assistant, which, we talked about the script right there you can upload. It'll pull in that script you upload to be able to make suggestions on exactly what to say in that conversation next based on the context of the call. So I'll hit call here. I know Zach's going to be messing with the screen.
Yeah, I'm messing. I'm coming back.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So he'll mess with the screen here.
Yeah, this should cover it just so it doesn't get taken down on YouTube.
Perfect. Awesome, man. So I'll pull that up here, and I can move the dialer over too. Make sure that is working there too. And also, obviously when you make a call as well, you've got all that other data inside DealMachine as well. You've got property data, you've got demographic data about the owner. You've got everything you need to know about that property to just ask really good questions to that owner. So let me try to actually pull this thing up here to show this off for you guys. So let's see here. Let's just go to high equity property in the area. Cool. Click on this. Click on a phone number. Oh, let me find one here. Make a call. And here's what that dialer looks like, guys. Let's see if we can get some internet for you. Oh man, so you can hear me here. There you go. Hear that call? Here's that what do I say next button.
Hello.
Oh.
Angie, how can I help you?
Hey, is this Andrew, owner of 2320 Patton Avenue?
No. We were renters there.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll take you off our list.
Thank you.
Thanks. So there it is.
Dialing live. I like this.
There you go. Dialing live. There it is in action right there, guys. So going back and forth on, again, being able to pull up the contact information, being able to pull up info about the owner, the property itself. So I can pop that open as well. But yeah, let me see if I can get to a voicemail, man. We're getting too high of a contact rate. Anything else on the dialer you wanted to explain as I showed that off too? Or
yeah, really quick. I think we're getting a lot of questions on basically the DNC. You can choose to scrub the DNC or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But theoretically, what we do is outside the purview of DNC, in my personal opinion. But it's up to everybody and up to you what you want to do on there. But you can choose to scrub it or not. It's in a little dialer setting. But yeah, let's keep calling. You're at a pretty good dialing time. You're in my 2 to 7 range, so you're gonna get in trouble here. So, but hey, you got a script. It's already in there for you. So,
right.
Keep calling.
Yep. Here, let me try one more phone number here. See if we get a voicemail. If we get a voicemail, we can demonstrate what that looks like here. What should I say?
Hello.
Hi, is this Tina?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Tina. My name is Matt Camp. I hope you're doing great today. I was just reaching out. Are you the owner of 729 Pebbleshire Lane?
Can I ask what you're calling about?
Yeah, I'm just a local investor in the area calling to see if you were potentially interested in selling your property.
I'm not today, but thank you for calling.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for the conversation. There you go. So there you go.
The dialer's too good. You got to make it worse.
I know, dude. We're not getting a voicemail. So we've got not interested. See, so it'll tell you here's the summary of the call.
AI automatically put not interested, FYI.
Yep. So this whole thing, let me break this down for you guys. So what you're looking at here, I called Tina. She said, hey, not interested. I was reading off the suggested message right here, which again, Zach, I know you have a better script than that to upload for people. So great way to kind of like get that loaded up for people. It was actually transcribing the call for me real time, me and Tina. She wasn't interested. That's all right. Keep smiling, dialing. She confirmed that. So you have an AI call summary right here. It'll show you the call was marked not interested as well by the sentiment analysis of the AI right there. If it was marked as no answer, then I have it automatically set to remind me to call that person again in 30 days. Try again. If it's a warm lead, you can set your goal of, call them back in 2 weeks, or a hot lead, call them back tomorrow. Actually work with you there. And then you can actually take that next step too of sending mail or not. So
I also want to include here that if it's an LLC that owns it, it'll do it like that. Also on top of this too, it's really cool because when I call this lead back, this transcript's already going to pop up.
There we go. Yeah, it's taking all those notes right there.
So
exactly.
It keeps the data on there. So let's keep trying to call. I want to find one voicemail.
Let's get to a voicemail, and we're getting too high contact rates.
FYI, the dialer doesn't work where you have to click each time. You can click select all, then press call, and it'll do it from there, and then it'll just do the whole thing, and then it'll queue it up so it knows where you left off.
Yep. Exactly.
I guess.
Cool.
Try to find someone. I don't know. You'll get to a voicemail though.
I should.
Skip
Here, let me see.
Too good though. That's your problem.
For these demos, man. Here we go. Let's try Marie. Here's that. What
Your calling cannot accept calls at this time. We're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause.
See, there's no that one's not even having an inbox set up, unfortunately.
That looks like a landline, and usually they don't let you do that, or it's not set up properly, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but properly identify the call summary, disconnected, all that's right there. So.
And it's very important because you have to know what your callback rates are, your contact rate, so it really gets your stuff together.
Yep. Let me try one more here.
Come on.
Try Connie. Funny that we're rooting for them to not answer, but
That's
let's see here.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer.
So Connie didn't have that either. All right, let's see. Let me try one more Zach here. Andrew.
Let's see here.
Let's see what we can do. Oh, that one was not connected. Let me try another number for that same property. I know this isn't cold calling day for the challenge. I think I'm having internet issues here. Let's see. Zach, do you want to try on your end?
On my end. Let me pop it up.
Yeah.
See, I don't care. I'll smile and dial for an hour to get a voicemail.
See how it's listening. Let's see if we get a voicemail.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Perfect.
At the tone,
Did I drop voicemail?
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
One problem here. If I talk during that, it's going to pick up my talking. So it already knew I was leaving a voicemail. Let me try that one more time. Here you go, guys. So I'll be quiet next time.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Is that the same number?
Let's see.
Should have been. Also, you can click that mute button in the top right-hand corner.
Ah, good call. Here we go. This is the voicemail I called before. Called the wrong one back. So I'm going to mute this so that way I don't interrupt the voicemail here. All right. See if Steven texts us the voicemail again. I think he answered.
I think you picked up.
Hi, is this Steven? Hey, Steven, can you hear me?
I'm sorry. Hello.
Hi, is this Steven Siebert?
It is.
Hey, Steven, I was wondering, do you happen to be the owner of 951 Elmont Lane?
I am.
Great. Yeah, my business partner and I were just in the area, and we're actually local real estate investors. Is there any way you'd be interested in any kind of offer on your property?
Yeah, I'm not selling it at this time.
Okay, no worries. Would you ever be looking to sell in the future, or just for the moment?
It's possible in the future, of course. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Great. When would you recommend I check back in?
You're welcome to check back in, I don't know, 6 months maybe.
Okay, fantastic, Steven. Yeah. Is there anything that would
All right.
change between now and then to make you be looking to sell, or?
Nothing that you would have any control over right now. I'm sorry.
Fair. No worries. No worries. Well, I'll make
Okay.
sure to add you to my list and check back in then.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too. See what that comes back.
Your contact rate's too high. This is like a 70% contact rate.
Let's see. He confirmed he owns it, but not
Well,
selling.
this is a driving for dollars list. That's your problem.
That's there you
Everyone's
go.
picking up.
It's my good leads. Yeah, there we go. See, Steven said, hey, he owns this property, not interested in selling at the time, but might consider selling in the future, suggested back in 6 months. So it's a warm lead, and that's going to pop back into my queue then. So, yeah. Do you want to try giving a ring, Zach?
Yeah, let me try. Let me just get a regular high equity. It'd be a
Do it.
lot better.
Do
That your problem is you're doing drawing for dollars and like the contact rates, but like we talk about drawing for dollars every day. You already know why.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna give you a little secret right now. I'm just gonna see what we got here.
It's funny that we're trying to go to voicemail, but we're not. Not able to.
Either the number you've dialed is not a working number or must be dialed with. Either the number you've dialed is not a working number or must be dialed with the correct area code plus 7 digits.
That was so random. I put the auto on there, but let's go down the line. These are all crazy leads. Okay, let's pull the other one up. Come on. That's why I don't call it 2 o'clock. All right.
Either the number you've dialed is not a working number.
Let me refresh my screen real quick. There we go. Let's do. An old list. Hold on, popping it up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
Done.
We get one? There we go.
I just clicked it, but like that's it. So
Love
Hey,
it.
Gary, this is Zach, and I was looking to purchase your house over there at 3553 Southeast Cobia Way. If you're looking for a cash offer, can you call me back on my personal cell since this is my business number? It's 772879580. Thanks.
boom.
There we
Easy.
go. Love it, man. I mean, the real goal here is getting a hold of sellers, right? Getting that call back. So it's awesome that we were getting contacts, right? After a few dials.
Yeah, I just pulled a vacant list
Yeah.
in the same neighborhood that I have a couple of rentals. But
Yep.
like simple. Like
Amazing.
I just click it and it gets done. And then if you do all leads, it just goes to the next one. But that's basically it. We go on a 5-hour rant on this, but like they're going to call you. So the one thing I will tell everyone is they're going to call you back. And so you have 2 ways to handle this. Now I love DealMachine and I usually always have the tab open, but there are times where I don't have the tab open. I'm just chilling. Right. And so the question is, what do I do there? My answer is I just rather control the lead more because I'm a control freak and I'd rather be on a Google Voice. And so I get the lead at any time because speed is always everything. But I could have dmzac.com open and the lead will come in. Or if I want to check who texted me after dropping 50,000 voicemails, I can see that too. Right?
Yep. And that dialer tab, it'll show you incoming messages, incoming calls. If you do have that pulled up, it'll actually pull up in DealMachine that deal or the property card and the person that's calling you. So that way you've got that data to work with as well. But yeah, guys, I'll say like, again, you've got the dmzac.com option down there. That's just, trying that out for free, be able to go through this and the dialer's included already ready to go. It's all set up for you to start making these calls and start doing this yourself. I just got a lead on the line right there. I know we do have still about 24 hours left on our big annual sale too, because we just launched this last week. So I know it's dealmachine.com/unveiledZach. If you're able to put that link in there at all, that would be a year of DealMachine.
I can put it in there.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, awesome. So that would be a year of DealMachine if you're like ready to commit and go all in and invest in yourself and really bet on yourself with this, right? So that's going to get you 60% off a year of DealMachine, included DealMachine Pro, unlimited calling minutes, unlimited AI voicemails, for what would equal, if you're paying an annual, but if you average it out per month, it would be $149 a month for all of that. So like $5 a day, right? So it'd be, hey,
Is this the right one?
Yes. Let me see.
So if I have DMZach.com, basically it's 82 for the dialer and the voicemail, correct?
Yeah. That would be an upgrade. So that would be current customers.
Okay, yeah, because I already have DealMachine.
Yes.
That's why it's saying
Yeah.
that.
For a new customer, it'd be like $149 a month instead of 82.
Yeah.
So
So it's one, yeah. That's a better deal too. So it's not 300. So
yeah,
not bad
that's
either.
an option too. So there you go.
Yeah, cool. I just want to make sure. I just saw that link. I was like, wait, what? So that's great, guys. So DMZach.com's got your back there, but this Robo Method's insane. So Matt, I really appreciate you coming on and showing it. And it's insane that AI is able to do this. And I'm very excited for next year or tier 2. I would let everybody know because I know a little bit of the background, not 100% of it with DMZach.com. It's constantly improving. So the AI next year, it's going to be cleaner and better. And it only gets better. And got a couple things in the works too with it. So we're excited about that. But this is tier 1, guys. I'm telling you right now, like next year, we're going to be on tier 2 probably when AI gets better. And we're just going to be able to have it even more. One thing I have been teasing is an AI withdrawing for dollars or virtual drawing for dollars. Once the capabilities are there, I kind of been working with the owners there on something like that too. Just want to get somebody excited about that, but it's that's the next proponent too. And so just think of AI using DMZach.com better, and it's exciting.
Yeah, think of it as a super productivity tool and really just embrace it and learn all these individual use cases for it and keep getting better and better. And it saves you a ton of time. And again, like a voicemail in general is going to get a crazy high, response rate. So love to be able to bring kind of this new marketing method out there for you. So
at the end of the day, guys, it is a tool. It's a software. It's not going to do it all for you. I've been highly recommending for everyone. If you are somebody, so if you're brand new, I'm not going to tell you if you have no money, don't get DMZach.com. What you should do is there's a couple guys in ZachDiscord.com that are virtually, they live in Slovenia and they're making 15 grand a month and they're only wholesaling in Dallas. They'll add an extra plan on DMZach.com, let you drive and use DealMachine for free, basically. Like they'll do it if you give them leads. And so there are people who already have DMZach.com that can add an extra plan, put you on for, it's pretty cheap too. And they will let you get DMZach.com for free too. And you can offer that to people too. And so you don't have to pay for this. I'm just letting it like you don't. Okay. And for everyone on the internet that cries about it, oh, DMZach.com costs money. I'm like, yeah, it does cost money. I tell everyone, go get a software, go pay 15 cents for skip tracing for 10,000 leads. All right, 10,000 leads, that's $1,500. Spend $150 on a dialer, spend $40 a month on extra phone numbers. Get the $150 a month add-on for the auto spam filter, and you're going to be at that $900 a month just for a dialer. So you tell me which one you want to do. I'm just giving everyone the access to it. That's all I'm doing. You don't have to do it. Go use the other one, but I'm just telling you, this is insane right now. And one thing I'll tell you, Matt, is you already have the amount of people users of DealMachine. As you know, it's going up. And what I'll tell you is, I'll ask Matt, I know you know this, but do you think there's going to be more people using DealMachine next year than this year?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And so what I want you to know is there's going to be probably 4 or 5 extra people dropping voicemails next year than right now. And so if you want the best opportunity to do it, today's the day, because this method is only going to get more saturated. The more people that follow me, it's only going to get more saturated. When I told everyone about reverse drawing for dollars, putting sticky notes, I said, you better do it now because everyone's going to be doing it. I had one guy, Jason, he said, Zach, I found the perfect house, the ugliest house. I was ready to go. I go to the door, already sticky note on there. I'm like, it's because you waited 2 years to start doing it. And so guys, I'm telling you, with my following growing and DealMachine growing too, this method is only going to be more saturated. This is the time. I just released it today to go after it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, this is brand new, guys, and the more you embrace technology early, the more you're going to get that early movers advantage here. So, Zach, the way you broke that down, man, that was phenomenal. Like the 5 steps and the scripts and everything. So, you guys are set up for success. Now it's a tool to help you go make that happen more effectively and more efficiently. So
that's it. So Matt, thank you so much for hopping on here. Drawing for dollars is still king. I will let everybody know this. But adding voicemails on I mean, you already saw you on the Drawing for Dollars leads. Like it just answer. It's not because he pulled like a list off DealMachine, because those are good too. But Drawing for Dollars is still king here. And that would be the best leads possible.
Love it. Yeah, those are leads of my own business. So
that's it.
Yeah, there we
so
go.
Matt, I appreciate it. And thanks for hopping on, and get back to wholesaling. Matt's actually a wholesaler too. A lot of people know that.
If you're in St. Louis,
legit.
if you're in St. Louis, connect. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, love to see it. So, guys, obviously, I want everyone to know this. This AI thing is amazing, but I will tell everyone still, if you can get in front of a seller live, like Matt was doing, that is better than any voicemail clone, obviously, right? The point is not to drop voicemails and text the seller to close them. The point here is to get in front of the seller and get a lead, get the appointment, get the deal locked up. So, of course, I said on the 30-day wholesaling challenge, I'm going to be a person who is going to push the boundaries of wholesaling real estate. And one thing I will tell you is every year I try, and this hurts a lot to do, but to create new marketing methods. This is a new marketing method I wanted to release on the 30-day wholesaling challenge. Last year's digital bandit signs, reverse drawing for dollars was the year before that. What am I going to come up with next year? I have about 4 or 5 ideas. But the point is, who else is doing this? Who else is going out here trying to create more marketing methods? That's it. So, guys, I really appreciate the support you guys have. What I want to do is answer some questions you guys have here and see what we can do. Let's see here. Real Estate Dad says, can you make an AI filter so my VA can sound like my voice? That's kind of a masking. That's like Darth Vader. I will tell you this. That's part of tier 2. That is a tier 2 thing, which AI is not at that point yet, or it is at that point, but it would be like $600 a month. Like it's just like we gotta get the pricing down on it. So that's something I'm working on. Yes, Scrubber for DNC. So Chris, of course, says, why not use a pre-recorded voicemail that you can drop instead of AI? That's a completely valid point. But what I'll tell you is you're not going to get the callbacks because it's going to sound generic and it's the same voice. When to import personalized voicemails, that's when things change. And the only way you can do it is with AI. Jillian says, Zach, do you think Robo Method will be banned in the next 5 years? Robo Method, I don't believe is going to be banned in the next 5 years. The FCC has already stricken down AI cold calling. So having AI do the auto dialing. This is a method where if somebody says, oh, you used AI for that. That's my voice. I did the personal address. You're going to be fine on that. What would happen is if it gets attacked, DMZog.com would get rid of it. You guys wouldn't be in trouble on it. So I don't see that in the way DNC law is. You're good. Also, yeah, you can't put an address in a pre-recorded voicemail. That's the thing. Kyle, let's go, Zach. I got my first 3 deals with sticky notes. Let's go. Love to see that. Love to see people winning. That's awesome. Awesome. RVM legal in Michigan? Technically, no. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Shout out to Matthew. Matthew is out here in Dallas. You want to do some deals with him? Hit him up. He's a cool dude. Peter says, drawing for dollars in Indiana, Columbus. Hit me up, JV. I'll call on the leads for you. Peter's a good caller. So I know he's in the Discord, Facebook group, everything like that. Let's see here. So Robo Method doing inbound marketing 1 through 6 that cost that much with $300 and had the same or better results. I'll tell you the best results are always going to be direct mail for me. And I would say reverse drawing for dollars, then the Robo Method. Jay says where is it? Jay said, Zach, somebody's pretending to be you on Facebook. They wanted me to get involved in crypto. Obviously, you're not a crypto guy. So I'm not going to say I'm not, but what I'm going to say is I'm not going to tell you, like maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who knows? I'm not going to tell you, but like Like, I mean, I own stocks, but like, I'm not going to go behind a video and tell you to go invest in them, or I'm not going to tell you to like, hey, this is the one to do. Like, guys, I only say things that I know with 100% certainty and 100% backing. The thing is, I literally have to put that on my bio on the Discord now because I get too many fake people. I will never ask you for money. Hey, give me money. Never, ever, 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 ever. And so if I'm telling you to get involved in this coin or something, guys, come on. I only speak about wholesaling real estate. I don't speak about anything else. What's the point? Guys, that speaking about other things just takes away from you making money in wholesaling, which is the most important part for you guys. That is my sole goal, to get you rich through the power of wholesaling real estate. About real estate in general, real estate investing, sure. But crypto, like what? Why would, no. Okay? Like, come on. That is ridiculous. Drives me crazy. Lordy. All right, let's see what else we got here. All righty. Jay says, this guy is a rude dip. I literally tried calling him and selling him on this months ago, and he really said to get lost and my AI is killing. So if you want a solid, let me know. So what I'll let you know is what Jay did here. Shout out to Jay, my man. Jay tried to promote a software that was $4,000 a month, that he was going to have an auto dialer of AI calling the sellers. Let's talk about this for a second. You wanted to charge my audience $4,000 a month for AI to auto call, and we have about 4 or 5 pending lawsuits from auto calling that goes against the TCPA. And now no AI cold calling companies out there for wholesale anymore because they all got banned and sued to the high heavens. So you want to know why I said this was not good and why your thing was not legally compliant. Guys, come on. You think yeah. You had an AI auto dialer. And I said, that is stupid. That is clearly illegal. And everyone who does it is going to get sued to high heavens. And then, boom, he gets sued to high heavens. Drives me crazy. And so, yeah, guys, if you think spending $4,000 a month to get sued $50,000 on top of that is the right way, go ahead and do it. Drives me crazy. Lordy. Let me see this guy. I don't think he actually called me. Hold on. It was his partner too. Hold on. Let me go check this out. I love talking to haters live. It's a different. Actually, I think I can pop up the receipts with this guy. I have 0 messages from a Jay West. Yeah, Jay West. No, that was another guy that called me about. Yeah, that guy never called me. Crazy. But yeah, so yeah, spending $5,000 a month. Don't think that's good. Exciting. So Ashton says, I got my schedule down, about to take deals down. Love to see it. Jonathan says, my 5-year-old Jonathan Jr. says, hi. What is up, Jonathan Jr.? How's it going? Pimental says, Peter, I have a list that needs to be called. Let's JV. Love to get it. Jillian says, I've been getting a lot of backlash on social media for vetting my buyers. People say that they wouldn't talk to me if I didn't have a deal. Am I reverse wholesaling? So, Jillian, this is clearly, I know what you're talking about. So, what I'll say is you're probably talking to people who claim to be cash buyers on Facebook, which is great. Half of them are fake. They will say things like, my time's too valuable for a phone call. I make too much money to be talking to you. I'll tell you this right now. I don't know any rich guy who will say to somebody's face, I'm too rich to be talking to you. That is the most egotistical, disgusting thing I've ever heard. Now I'll say, hey, I'm a little busy. I can't reach to you right now, but here's a time I'll be more free and available. That's good to go. And if a cash buyer is serious about buying a house for cash, he or she will give you the time for a quick phone call. The people that are like, ooh, why are you questioning me? You just asked me if I own any houses. Oh, whoa! Why are you asking me that? Can you imagine if somebody asked me, "Hey Zach, have you ever done a wholesaling deal?" Whoa! Why are you asking me that? That's too personal. Can you give me the address of one house you wholesaled the past month? Whoa! Right? Like, come on. Like, what do you think is going to happen if I say that? Like, I'm going to sound like a fraud. I'm going to sound like a legit fraud. And so, if somebody says that, say, okay, can I just get your LLC and I'll look it up to make sure you bought house or cash? That's it. If nobody gives you the light of day just to have a phone call, every legit cash buyer had said, yeah, I'm looking to buy more. I'll hop on a phone call. How long is it going to be? So I'll tell you this, people that are actually legit rich are going to say, how long is this phone call going to be? Just 5 minutes. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes if I can buy a deal. Simple. Legit buyers will love to hop on a phone call with you. No texting. Jillian, I saw you messaging on the Discord, the screenshots of that. You can't Facebook message people. It has to be over the phone. That is how sales are done. That is it. But yeah, I'll tell you this. Just be careful a bit. So yeah. Yeah, if they're not going to hop on a phone call with you, you're over. So yeah. What is up, Marlise? What is up, JP? What is up, Alyssa? What's up, Yossi? Phillips? Shadow? What's the Robo Method? So guys, if you want to watch the replay of this, I am teaching it in the free wholesaling course, wholesaling.com on day 9. And like always, guys, if you got any value from this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. Go to wholesaling.com. And like always, we're dropping a new video tomorrow. Obviously, it's third day wholesaling challenge. So every single day, the playlist is below for you. And I appreciate it, guys. So appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon.